Percy was kept busy for some time afterwards, cleaning up the mess. When the remains of the trucks had been lifted out of the water, he took them to the scrapyard, while workmen rescued what stone they could. As for Bulstrode, when everything else had been cleared, and his mates were towed to a nearby beach, they could do no harm. Now children play happily along the wreckage, and Bulstrode is still grumbling. I expect he is. The children take no notice. Toby takes the road. While Percy was away, Terence had done all the shunting in the yard. Adaptable, he boasted. That's what my owner says I am. Go anywhere, do anything. That's me. You take my advice and scrap your rails. Boy, you outlook. Like me. Pooh, said Percy. Me? Wildfield? I prefer to stay on my rails, thank you. Steam engines really did plow. Once upon a time, Terence chuckled, and ran on roads. And just remembered Trevor, and had to admit that Terence was right about that. The Paris May was took longer than expected, and Toby making used to hurrying up to the quarry each morning. Because of Toby's small water tank, his driver and fireman had arranged with the quarry manager that they should bring loaded trucks down for a quiet lunchtime, then later in the day. This saves time, too. For Toby, would otherwise have needed an extra journey to fill up his water tank. This way, he delivered 2 trucks and got water in one visit. Time passed, and the weather became colder, with hard frost during the night. This they didn't worry Toby. His fire kept him nice and warm, and he puffed happily to and fro, raising the trucks, taking it down to the yard, and bringing back empty ones. One night, it was especially cold. The ground froze, and even Toby felt chilly. Brrr! He shivered. So he left the shed and set out along the line towards the quarry. When the ground freezes, it swells. At the road crossing where James had her accident, the frost had swollen the earth, the ruts beside the rails so much that Toby's wheels were lifted off the track. There was a crunching noise and a rumbling, and Toby began to shudder. He was horrified. "Ugh!" he explained. "What's happening?" The line here curves away towards the quarry, but Toby, with no rails to guide his wheels around, simply went straight on. Toby was not going fast. "Who's there, Toby?" I was said at once, and put the brakes as hard as he dared. Shakily, Toby stopped with all 6 wheels firmly on the roadway. "Oh dear," he said, looking at the grass birds in front of him. "Now what shall we do?" Simon jumped down. "No problem," he said. "With care, we can have you back on the rails in no time." "I don't see how," said Toby sadly. Directed by the fireman, the driver carefully reversed Toby on the ruts his wheels had just made. At last, with a thud and a jolt, Toby felt the rails safely beneath his wheels once more. He heaved a sigh of relief. "Well done, Toby," said his fireman. "I'll spread a few hot ashes on your fire along there so that it doesn't happen again. Then we can get safely up to the quarry, and no one would be any the wiser. But they reckon without the fat controller." When Magnus was home after being mended, he came to see the engines. "What's this I hear?" Toby asked. "Trying to become a Jackson engine, were you?" Toby blushed, but the Fat Controller wasn't cross. Toby told him about Terrence. The Fat Controller laughed. "If I was you," he said, "I should leave rails to what they were made for. You see in the rails, you'll find them much more comfortable for a train engine like you." Toby was quick to agree. Thank you all for watching this video that ended up in parts, but who cares? Goodbye.